Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Edina, and in today's video we're going to check out if Granada worth the hype. Actually, this is going to be kind of a video series from Spain, about 3-4 videos, I don't know yet, we're going to see. We are traveling in an RV and probably we'll stop in every day in a different city. Today, for the first time, is Granada. Let's check out. As we are traveling again in the RV, we needed some bigger space where we can stop with the car. We find this caravan parking on Park4Night application. It's pretty close to the Alhambra, but actually there is a bus that we're going to take right now, and with that go into the city center. As we are in the Sierra Nevada region surrounded by mountains, it's not even came to my mind that actually you can rent here ski stuff. There are slides, there are snowboards and many other things, and you can go up to the hills. And basically this is not the first thing that is coming into my mind when thinking about Spain, so I was surprised. Alright, we took bus C30 from the city center. Remember for this, because this is going to bring you up here to the Alhambra area. As it's March and we are off season, I bought the tickets right here at the entrance. Each ticket was 18 euro. This is a general ticket and it lets you to enter to every part of the area. If you're coming during the summertime peak season, then I recommend you to book early online, because the tickets can gone days before. For the Nazaris Palace, you're going to have a special time. I'm going to show you it in here. For us today it's 4:30 p.m. That's the only time when you can enter, but until you can check around the other parts of the area. It's super important that don't forget to bring your passport or ID with you, because all of the tickets are going to consist your name, even your ID number, and they're going to request it in several times before the entrance, so it's very important, don't leave it at home. Alhambra is basically a huge fortress which dates back to the 9th century, so it's pretty old, and some of the bustes you can see right behind me. Alhambra has more sections, and right now we are starting in the garden area, which is called the General Life. Look, these bushes are very thick and strong.
Oh my god.
You can sleep on it. This garden area was basically the summer palace of Alhambra, and this was a very important part because it was kind of a cool haven for the sultans. They could come here and relax during the very hot Andalusian summers. They were actually also growing vegetables and fruits in here. There are so many ponds, so this is a very beautiful and also important area in the fortress. By the way, you can see that the sun is shining, but we are wearing coats. Actually, it's really nice that there are sun rays, but it's still only 9 degrees in this time of the year, so get prepared with some coats, jumpers or scarves, because if it's windy, then it's really windy and you're going to feel cold. We just have finished our tour in the garden area, but I must tell it was really beautiful, but probably it's even nicer when there are more flowers blooming, but it was also now really nice. And right now we are heading into the main area of the Alhambra. With the general admission you can go around by yourself, but you can also book guided group tours or private tour as you wish. By the way, there are some advantages of this March trip. First of all, the weather is pretty nice for sightseeing. Second, you can get a ticket easily. And third, there are much less people than in summertime. So I think actually it's nice to come to Spain during spring. As this whole complex dates back to the Moorish Empire, you can see so many signs of the Arabic architecture, like on this gate right behind me. There are so many touches, and these details are made the whole complex very beautiful. Just arrived to the Alcazaba area, and these walls are pretty massive and big. They were building pretty cool. Let's go inside. The Alcazaba is really nice, but for me the most spectacular is the view from here to the city. It's so scenic. It's worth to climb up to here. Now this is an interesting view when you can see palm trees and snow up over there on the top of the mountains. So that's a place where you can go to skiing if you're not visiting Granada. And the last station of the Alhambra is the Nazari's Palace. Be prepared that even with a time slot you have to wait in a huge line to get into the palace. So far this is the prettiest architecture what we saw in the whole Alhambra area, so I recommend you to buy a ticket which is also consisting this, but I told you that the general ticket it also lets you to come in here to the palace, and these details in here are just wonderful. You will need at least 4 hours to visit the whole Alhambra area, or even more. It's huge, and it also takes time to go from one section to another. We have just finished at the Alhambra and I really enjoyed it. Actually, the video is kind of going to finish in here. I still planned to go to the Albasan district, also check out some of the viewpoints, but some health issues occurred with my dad, so right now we're going to go back to the RV and finishing the day here. Before we leave the city, let's answer the main question, that is Granada worth the hype? And I think the answer is yes. Even though if right now I cannot visit all of the places what I really wanted, I think Alhambra is beautiful and we had a very great view to the city, so I think if you have the chance to dig into more, you will enjoy it, and it's worth to come here at least for 1 day or 2. So see you later in the next video. Bye!